There it goes. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so today is a pop-up live, just crochet in chat video, and just wanted to check in with you guys, see what you guys are up to, and just hang out and chit chat for a little bit. And I'm going to wait a few minutes to see if anybody's around. So I just want to thank everybody for being here and supporting my channel. Thank you for all the love. I do appreciate it. All the comments. I read each and one of them, and all the thumbs up, and everybody that's been sharing my videos. Thank you so much. And those that are watching the replay. I do appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for doing that. I see that it's been like 4 days since I've done a video. So I just said, let me just do a pop-up video. And it's quicker than recording. So that's what I'm doing today. Let's see. The chat room. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Hey, good day to you too. Yeah, so it is very hot here in Connecticut. I am back home. I am back home in Connecticut. So happy to be home. And although I did enjoy my time in Florida, my short stay there, I did enjoy it very much, but there is no place like home, right? So, hey, Crystal, how are you doing from A Hook That Yarn? How are you doing today? And I just finished watching a few of your videos. I just watched it on a television. So I do give thumbs up. I could do that from my smart TV, but I can't leave a comment. So I will be doing that later on my laptop or in my phone, on my phone. How you doing today? All right. I hope everybody's doing well and staying cool. It is hot. I love down. If it feels like I'm still in Florida, up here in the northeast coast, it is hot, very, very hot. But you know, we have to enjoy it. Don't complain. Enjoy it, because then once the cold weather comes, we're just gonna be complaining about that. So we complain about everything, right? So I'll tell you one thing. I love the hot weather up here more than down south. Um, I'm good. Oh, yeah, I did. You know, I did. I enjoy myself, and I saw friends and family member, and I even went to church out there. They invited me to church. I met some nice people in the church over there. It was really nice. It was a really small church, and I kind of like that because, you know, I don't know. It's something about the small churches where you're more like, you know, everybody, you know, and you're more like how would I say, a more close knit family, I guess. But, anyways, I did enjoy very much. Pastor was hilarious. I had a good time. Hey, Jeanette, welcome in. Are you new here? She's from Virginia. Hey, welcome. I was just down there last week. Sometime last week, I was in Virginia. How you doing? How you doing? Beautiful state. Thank you for stopping by. I don't have anything special today, guys. I'm just chit-chatting a little bit and crocheting as we, you know, just catch up with each other, see what you guys been up to, and let you know what I've been up to, and just sharing our love for crafts and yarn and all that good stuff. And today I'm having no coffee. I'm having water because it's like hot for coffee. Really, it is. Yes. So that's what we're doing today. I was gonna do a recorded video. I have some, you know, things in my mind, some plans I'm going to start bringing to my channel. But you know what? I just got here. When did I get here? Thursday. I got here on Thursday. Oh my God, hilarious. I got to share something with you guys. But I got here Thursday. And then Friday, we had to get ready because my daughter's birthday was on Saturday. So we did some running around on Friday. We had a busy day on Saturday, the 22nd. I have my baby girl turn 18. Yes, I know. No more babies for me. She's still my baby. I don't care how old they are. But she is she's just my baby turning 18, and they thought I was going to cry and get emotional about it, but I was like, no girl, you ain't going nowhere. You're going to be right here with me until you're ready to be, either you're married out of my house or you're all set with your career, schooling and all that stuff. She don't need to leave anytime soon. I know my daughter would not be going to college because that was her choice for now. So she's just working right now and taking a tray and things like that until they decide until she decides what she wants to do. So I will be enjoying every bit of her company. Yeah, because, no, she's not going anywhere. Let's see. Hook that yarn. Crystal says, oh, I could see better today. Oh, I was worried about that. Oh, gosh. Tight knit community in the small church. Yep, they grow up together. Yep, they do. And everybody knows your name, and, they know your family, and it's nice. Hi, Frenchies, Fibers. How are you doing, Files? How are you doing? Where are you from? I think you're new here too. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yes. So today I am going to be crocheting just a little thing that I call it like a magic spinner, but I'm just I gave one away and I need to make another one. I have a few. It's just that I want to do a video about it, and you just use a lot of your scrap yarns for it. You could use new yarn. It's up to you, whatever color you want to use, but I'm using some scrap yarn for it. This is scrappy, but this is not really scrappy. I only used a little bit, so I'm going to be using this today. And I'm going to be using a number 6 crochet hook. Yep. And let's see. Hey, Roberta, how are you? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Nice to see you. How are you? Frenchie says, oh, New Brunswick, Canada. Ooh, how you? I never been there. My friend's been there. I've never been there. I would like to visit. You've been setting up your yarn room? Oh, man, how fun is that? Isn't that fun? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have like a shelf unit or wall unit with yarn, with my beautiful yarn on there. So when you what does that mean, EK? You're not feeling too well, Roberta? I'm sorry to hear that. So yeah, so when you don't see your yarn every day because you have it in totes or wherever you put your yarn, wherever you stash your yarn, when you are organizing me, for instance, when I get my craft room, that's going to be a lot of fun because I get to relive it and see all my beautiful yarn. And sometimes you'll be like, oh, I didn't even know I had this yarn and I just bought one. Or, it's just so much fun to organize it the way you want to. And that is our happy place. I know for me, that's my happy place. I don't have a craft room, so even just crocheting is my happy place, my happy time for me. I love it. We were just passing through. We were just passing through. We drove to Florida, so we stopped at a few states, and we just were passing through. Nothing, nothing exciting, to be honest. North Carolina is longer. It's longer than South Carolina, and so we just stopped to take a break, go eat, drive around, and then get back on. Actually, we stood in South Carolina in a hotel. And once you start driving from north to south, it's just a whole different world. Once you hit, I think the first time I saw palm trees was because we drove I-95, and you don't see a lot when you're going down the Carolinas and all that. So a lot of trees and stuff. You don't see a lot of great sceneries is what I'm saying. But we got off a gas station We went to get some snack, and I would like to say that that was South Carolina. Anyways, in the south, north or south, one of those. And that was the first time I saw the palm trees that I haven't seen in a long time. It's not my first time. This is not my first rodeo driving down to Florida. But usually I don't stop in the Carolinas. I usually stop at Atlanta, Georgia. I usually stop there. But we stopped there. And it was beautiful. And I saw the palm trees. And oh my goodness. When I got off the car, man, I got to tell you guys. we had the AC on because it was hot. But when I got off the car, I just got a wave of humidity and heat in my face. I'll tell you, my hair was up. I had no makeup on, nothing. Ain't nobody was going to make me take that hair down or anything like that because my hair would have been poofy. You know, if you don't know, Puerto Rican hair the heat does that to Puerto Rican hair. But anyways, if you don't have like antifreeze serum on your hair, yeah. So I was like taken back by the heat. And I was like, whoo, for a moment, I couldn't breathe there for a moment. But to my surprise, you know, because they're used to it. They're used to it, the people down there. To my surprise, like there were people just wearing jeans, long pants. And I was like, oh my gosh, how could they take the heat and they just chilling out there talking and like mingling and like nothing, you know, like everything's all good in the sun, you know, down south. And I was like, it's just me, you know, I'm from the north. Let me just not, don't say anything to anybody. They might think like you're weird. But it was so hot. And I was like, oh, thank God I live in the north. But I did enjoy it. It's a nice change because it's different up here. The summers here from down south. So it was a nice change. I did put up with the heat. You know, I did go out, went for walks and things like that. We went out to eat. We went out to the stores. She took me to this beautiful park that I have to share the pictures. I haven't shared it yet. Anyways, I did enjoy it. And I did, you know, I just made sure I had a bottle of water and some sunglasses. But I want to go back. I definitely want to go back because I get to see all my friends and all my family members. So like I said, it was a short stay. So, but it was nice. You know, it was nice. It was just, you know, it's just like really, really, really terribly hot. Let's see what's going on in the chat room. That's mine too. Your happy place. Yeah, the yarn, your craft room is your happy place. Hey Timmy, how are you? Welcome in. How you doing today? Good to see you. I've been seeing you in the YouTube streets. How you doing? Hey Tina Bailey, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Did you stop at south of the border? No. South of the border, isn't that in Texas? Are you referring to Texas? No, we drove I-95 straight down. Timmy says hi. She's saying hi to everyone. Everybody's saying hi to each other. When were you in South Carolina? You were about 8 hours from me. Last week. What's today? Monday. So I came back on Thursday, and then we got there the week after that. The week before that, I mean. So I came Thursday on the 19th, was it? The 20th. It's okay. So let me try to do the math, guys. I came on the 20th. So not that week, the other week. Yeah. It was Friday. It was Saturday. I'm sorry. 2 Saturdays back. Yep. My daughter has curly red Irish hair. We know. Yeah. I love having my hair down, but in the summer it's like only maybe on a cloudy day. La Fala, we actually had a cool summer. You did? Where do you live? Because man, Connecticut's hot right now. It's been in the 90s. It's been in the 80s. Let me just check today. I have not checked today. And let's see. We are 86, feel like 88 here in Connecticut, where I live. It says there. So it is, to me, that is hot. Probably not for down south. They used to all that. But for me, that's hot. I live in Connecticut, United States. I went to Florida. I went down south, I-95. We stopped at a few places. We stopped at South Carolina, North Carolina. We stopped at Virginia. Where else did we stop? Virginia. And then a few places in Florida. Hi, Susan. How are you? How you doing today? How you doing? Welcome in, everyone. I use this stuff from Salon, Selective for Dry Damage Hair. Okay, from the Dollar Tree. It keeps crazy hair in control. I have to check it out. I don't mind paying $1.25, and it really works. That would be awesome. It's storming here. Yeah, that's the only thing that when we were driving down, the only setback, the only negative thing I could say was it rained, but it only rained when we got to the Carolinas. OMG. If you guys, we have not seen rain like there's rain down south. For those who live in the Northeast coast, if you've never been down south, oh my gosh, we couldn't see the car in front of us. There was a lot of lightning going on and a lot of heavy rain. And the thing about driving through down south, and I know mostly for Florida, is that they get these big tropical storms really quick, or just a storm, a rainy storm, and then it stops in a few minutes. Every 5 minutes, it will stop. It will come. It'll stop. It was hilarious. And yeah, and the rain is rough. It comes down very hard where you can't see the car in front of you. So I was scared for my life. I wanted her to pull over because she couldn't see in front of her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we had to drive very, very slow and put our lights on because it was terrible. And then sometimes you get these cars that they don't, they're bigger than, she had like her car was the size of SUV. But, these other guys come with the bigger cars and stuff and trucks and stuff, and they just flying right by you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they don't hit us. But a lot of rain went down, and all the way down till I got to Florida. It rained. I think I only got 2 straight sunny days in Florida where it did not rain. But again, like I said, it rained like maybe 20 minutes and it stopped. Then you see the sun coming out, and it actually feels hotter down there after a rain. Roberta says south of the border is on the border of South Carolina and North Carolina. Tourist attraction. Oh, I didn't stop there. No, thanks for the heads up. Maybe when we go, because I'm not sure I'm going to drive again. But if I do, I will check that out. That sounds interesting. Now, nothing keeps my crazy hair in control. I know. Yeah, that's crazy. I know. And it's embarrassing too. Because right before I left, a couple of weeks before I left, my girlfriend picked me up for lunch, and I didn't know it was that hot outside, right? And I had my hair up. I did have my hair up, and I got in her car, and we were at a store, and when I looked in the mirror, I was like, I said, I need a hat right away. My hair was just sticking up. All my hairs right here were just sticking up. I was like, oh my gosh, I look like a porcupine or something. It was embarrassing, but I didn't care. At our age, we don't care. We don't care no more. Yeah, we like to look nice and everything, but if something like that happens by accident, I really don't put too much. At first I'm like, then I'm like, I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 10. Yes, I'm going to do a video about this. I made quite a few of them, and I'm going to explain. Usually people use this for a game, a toy, but I came up with different ways you could use it for, not just a toy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do 15, 10. So I changed 15. Yeah, so it was nice to see my brother. It was really nice to see my brother. I haven't seen my brother since my mother died in 2019. So that was nice that I got to see him. I spent a couple hours with him. Um that was awesome. I was able to see where he lives and we took pictures. It was nice memories. It was good to see him. I was sad to had left, because I do have family members down there. Timmy says, I use this stuff. Okay, I read that. I went up too much. I know California's hot too. I could imagine. Oof. I never been. I always want to go to California. Always want to go to California. My brother's been there. Um, my brother is a trucker. He used to drive trucks for a living, and he went. He drove a lot of places around this country, different states, and then he would call me because he knew how much I would always want to go to San Francisco, and so he would call me and say, "Hey, guess where I'm at?" And he would tell me, tell me how beautiful the mountains are over there. More north of California, I think it gets colder. They do get cold. It does get cold over there, but not like us. But yeah, they wear coats and everything. Um, Crystal, you should try it. Okay, everybody's talking to each other. I live in California and Florida, and Florida is hotter. Florida's hotter. I think it might be the humidity. They do get a lot of humidity over there. I'm telling you, there was one point where I couldn't breathe. We were actually going to the stores to shop, and I was like, the heat was so much. I was, I was like taking a breath. I was like, and I couldn't. I just couldn't wait till we got in the store. And then everywhere we went, you feel it because everywhere you go, there's air conditioner. So as soon as you get out your car, or as soon as you go get out the stores, or as soon as you get out your house, you feel the big difference of it. Let me tell you something. I lived in Florida for a year. I lived in Tampa for a year. I love Florida. And then before that, I visit all the time because I was the only my mother's child, the only one living up north. All her other children, and she was living down south in Florida. And they were always trying to get me to move. And one time I just decided to do it. I just decided to do it to see what's the whole fuss about it. And I have visits, Christmas, holidays, summers. Like my oldest child went to almost all those parks. My youngest, not so much. So, I did. I know how it is, but it's different when you're on vacation than going when you're going to live there and be there, 365 days of the year. It's very different. And my bad luck was that the year I moved in, there was no winter. They usually get cold weather in the wintertime season, like 40 degrees or something. But I didn't get that. It was just, I think it was January. We got 4 days of cold weather, and then that's it. It was a very odd winter, 2013 going to 2014. Yeah, it was really odd. So now I'm going to change my color of the yarn. I started with this pink. This pink is just pink from Mainstay Walmart's brand. This one I believe is Hobby Lobby, and I don't know the name of it. As you can see, I have very little of it left. I think I made a shawlette with this one. Yeah, I did. I made a shawlette with this one. Let's see who's here. Hey, Jeannie. How are you, Jeannie? AKA Proverbs 31 Yarn. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Everybody's doing well. So yeah, and the thing is, I have stayed at Orlando, and where she lives, my goodness, you see a plane every 5 minutes. Florida, and especially Orlando, is a tourist town, and Florida is very, very busy with people traveling, visiting, and all that. Yeah, so let me just make sure I'm going to twist this around when I'm talking. Okay. So yeah, so Florida is it's very busy. Um, let's see here. Susan says, just got back from eye doctors. They messed up my glasses. Not happy. Ooh, it, they should be able to fix them with no charge. I mean, I know you need them now, but they should be able to fix them with no charge. That's their mistake. Timmy says, wet hair and just a bit goes a long way. She's talking to Crystal. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Yes, guys, I appreciate that. If you hit the thumbs up on your way in, if you do forget on your way out, I do appreciate it. That will help this channel. That's another way you can help the channel, and it's free. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. She said, yeah, Susan, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hope they don't make you wait for weeks to get them back. Oh, thank you, Timmy. I do appreciate that. So, Elaine, have you seen what Michelle Crochet in Kansas made? Yeah, I watch a few of her videos. Are you referring to the top, the summer top she made, cinnamon and stitches pattern from the top down? Is that what you're referring to? Are you making the fidget toy? I got the name. You cheated, Crystal. Yes, I am. Frigid toy. I'm making the frigid toy. Yeah, I made quite a few. There's some, when I first made it, okay. When I first made it, I was hooked on it. I loved it so much. I don't know why. I just enjoy making it. And because I know some people that suffer from, dementia and anxiety and things like that, it's a soothing toy. It's a soothing toy. But I am going to show you what I use it for other than soothing toy. If you haven't seen my picture that I posted for the 4th of July, in that picture I made two little ones, and I wear two little ponytails for the 4th of July. Yeah. They're so much fun to make. It takes hardly no yarn to make it. And you can make all different sizes. It's a great way to give back too, because, you could bring these to senior citizens homes, and, you could bring them to the shelters. Those people are probably suffering from stress, when you're in the shelter, you are a person in need, right? So a lot of them have families. Great to just donate them to them too, for the children, and domestic violence centers, things like that, places like that, and other places. And it takes hardly no yarn at all. And I mean, you can make so many in one day. If you want to donate, you could give the kids a toy with the hat that we love to donate in the fall and winter, right? So this is something that's not going to take too much of your time, actually, as well, because I can make a few of these watching a movie. And it's just so simple. But you could use all types of yarn as well, not just acrylic yarn. All right, let's catch up. Are you okay? We established that already. Yeah, I gave one to Michelle from Michelle Crochets in Kansas. She came down to Birch. She came up to Connecticut, and her mom, well, she's from Connecticut. Michelle, you guys don't know that. For who don't, I'm pretty sure you guys know it because she mentions it all the time. But her mom still lives here in the town where her mom lived. I lived there in the past as well. And then anyway, she came up with her husband, very nice guy. And I gave her a gift and all that. And I gave her one of these because I know she's always crocheting stuff for her future grandkids. And so I thought it would be nice just to give her one. It was a good visit. I enjoy it. I was nervous at first because you never know how people, you know, when you meet people, you don't know them really well, right? So when you meet them is when you're gonna, you know, kind of know their personality a little bit and stuff. You're gonna know if you're gonna get along, you know, or you have stuff in common to talk about. And of course, us in the Yarny community, we have enough stuff to talk about, right? Anyways, it was a nice visit. She called me and yeah, we went to dinner. We went to a really good restaurant. Actually, living here is my first time going to that particular Mexican restaurant, and I will be going back. The food was delicious. Anyways, I had a good time with her and her husband. It was very nice to meet her. I don't mind meeting her again. It was very nice. Please show it, Elaine. I want to make a video of it. Okay, hold on. Because I have to get the ones that I already made. Hey, Crochet Me in Pink. And I am going to try to remember your name. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Elaine, all chat. I think that your name is, oh gosh, Lord have help me. It was Crystal. No, I think your name is Tina. Am I right? If I'm wrong, forgive me. It's been a while. I do charity work. I make prayer shawls. Awesome. Those are nice too. Those are nice. And you know, shawls are like for some of us, right? Because not everybody crochets on the same speed, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, other people are like to crochet slower than other people or knit. I'm a slow knitter, to be honest. You know, I'm a beginner knitter. So, but anyways, shawls are quickly, you know, you can make those really quick. I could finish a shawl in 2 days. But, you know, because I got other things to do than just to crochet. I wish I could crochet all day. Oh, man, I wish this was my full-time job. But anyways, I'll go get them. I'll go get them and show you guys. But only if you promise to watch my video that I'm going to make regarding these toys. I do. Yes, they don't do the bifocals right. Oh, wow. And you know, those are not cheap glasses when you're doing the distance and the reading, the bifocals. They put it too lows, and now they have it. It could take up to another, and I use my glasses to drive. Ugh. Well, I hope they make it right, you know, this time around for you. Oh, Susan. Okay. So all right. So let me go get them. Let me just connect this one because I just finished doing one end. Well, let me add this one and I'm going to go get them. I don't have them here with me because I wasn't planning to show them. But I had crochet, I think, different sizes. I did crochet different sizes for what is it? Adults, children, you know, like 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds could be able to hold it and play with it. And adults and children, and then different sizes that you could wear as other things that I'm going to discuss in the other video. All right, let me get this one going. Oh, Lord, have mercy. All right, so let me push this in. All right, let's get this one going. This is a very, very easy peasy, wheezy, cheapy toy to make for someone. Yes, it is. All right, let me connect them. Hold on one second. I need glasses myself. These are not my glasses. My glasses don't work anymore. I'm using my daughter's. And I could use them for reading. That's the weird thing about it. Not for distance though, but for reading. All right, so that's one. And this one's 2. I'm hot because I didn't put the fan on so you guys don't hear all that noise. I don't think it's that loud anyways. Kelly. Okay, I'm so sorry. Hi, I'm Kelly. It's fine. I have been lurking lately around our community. Okay. All right. So talk among yourselves while I go get the ones I already made. Okay, I'll just be right back. 1 minute. Sorry, this Wi-Fi, I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi, the computer is a little slow. One minute. I'm clicking on my camera, so there we go. Hallelujah, it's working. All right. All right, guys, I'm coming. All right. All right, guys, I'm here. All right. I just want to mention also, guys, I have a giveaway going on. It's going to end July 31st. It is the Easy J Shaw tutorial by Jeanette DIY Creation. Please go check it out. You still have a chance to enter to win that beautiful shawl. I did 100 rows and it's 68 inches long. It's very nice. Okay, so these are the few I made. All right, so these are the two that are the smallest one I made, which is, I think, 8 rows. Okay, so these are the smallest ones I made there, and I had them for a ponytail like this. I know. So then this is the medium size one. This one is a red, white, and blue. Obviously, I made it for the 4th of July. I made a matching bracelet, but I don't have it here. I had to look for it. I put away all my stuff when I left because I didn't want anybody touching my things when I'm gone. And then this one is, of course, my blues. A light blue, dark baby blue, blue, and white. That one. Let's see. I'll show you in a minute. And then this is a bigger, larger piece, which I didn't sew my ends. One end, actually. You don't really have to sew too much with this one. But this one is bigger than the rest. And I gave one almost, I think, this size to, I believe it was this size. It was orange and green color. This one has blue and green. I give the orange and green to Michelle. Yeah. So it's suiting a suiting toy. Let me just bring this down so I could show you a little bit. If I could show you. So I'm on my laptop, so I don't have another camera up, but I'll show it to you this way. Okay. So you keep pulling, and there's never ending to this. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going, and it never stops. So I guess the touch of the yarn, the different colors that you're using, it's more for relaxing you, like when you're looking at it with your eyes, and it's suiting. So even if you have a kid who probably is having a tantrum, this is good for that. Or if you're like driving down south like I did and you have some children in the car, this is also one of many toys that you can make with yarn, you know, to keep them busy. So basically that's what you're doing, you know. So yeah. So I saw this from a UK crocheter, Miranda. I know her name is Miranda, but she's Dutch. And she does all her lives. I try to watch her lives. I love her. She's very crafty, all kinds of crafts she does. But she was doing a live show making these. And she thinks she has a tutorial. I think she has a tutorial on this too. And so I was like, wow, that I never seen that before. And the first time I saw it was on her channel, in her channel. And then I saw another guy also from the UK. I don't know if this is a UK thing that started over there first, or correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure some of us over here make these, but I don't know who started it. But that's how I found it, through Miranda's. She has a very long name, a channel name. I will put it later on in my description box after this video goes up to my channel. So that's how I learned how to do this one. And then this one is, I did it for my hair, but also you could do this for babies. You give this to babies so they can learn how to move their fingers. You know, like when kids start growing up and they go to school, they start teaching them how with crayons, how to hold a crayon, how to hold, not so much pencil, but probably crayons and markers and stuff like that. So they could be able to learn how to use their hands and fingers. I think this would be nice, especially if you're homeschooling or something too, or if you're a teacher. You could, get their fingers going. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not a teacher. I'm just suggesting that. But that's what I'm making today. And I'm making that out of these two colors. And while I'm chit-chatting, I'm going to keep going. It is a very simple, easy peasy to make. Okay, let's see. Let me catch up here. Yeah, there's no shame lurking. I lurk too. I sometimes don't comment. I sometimes don't comment in the chat room, and there's times I do, and there's sometimes I do. It depends how I'm feeling, but at least I'm still supporting by watching the live and letting it run. When I cannot watch it, I do the replay. But most of the time, I am watching the live. Oh, these are all made with a number 6 crochet hook, by the way. I feel that it's a better size hook for this, and that's my opinion. You can try a different size of hook if you want and see what you prefer, what you like to use, what's best for you to use. Yeah, the way you like it. Anyways, we all twit things here and there, and we make it our own. So yeah, just make it your own. That's what I did. I used a number 6 because I don't think she used a number 6. I used a number 6. Yeah. So you could keep going and going, but when I'll do the video of it, I will explain it to you more. Maybe some of you already know how to make this. So yeah, then you can't make a mistake with this. It is so simple. Once you connect it, once you do the first 2 rows and you connect it, everything else is 1 row repeat, really, to be honest. So the only thing with a number 6, you got to really get in there and put that hook in there. It's hot. Let's see. I am the OG Kelly. I'm called Pink if more than... Yeah, there is more than one Kelly. I remember you saying that in the chat. Or Pink Kelly. I'll answer to any of them. Okay. Awesome. I've never been to a chat where there was someone with my name. But I have seen in other people's lives. I think I bump into one girl named Elaine Brown. Elaine Brown is her name. Oh. We do get a lot of Kellys. We do. She's right on that. We get a lot of Kellys, especially in our lives. Yes, absolutely. That's a very popular name. I had quite a few Kellys in my lives. So I've been since I came back, I have not crocheted. This is my first time crocheting since I came back home because I wanted to spend some time with my family. And to be honest, let's be honest, if there's no AC on, it's hard for me to crochet. I got to do it under the AC. We have 2 ACs here, but they're in the bedroom. So sometimes I'm in the living room most of the time, and because there's some, they're watching stuff I don't watch or whatever. I give them their privacy, whatever. And I get stuck with the fan. But my daughter is gracious. She leaves her door cracked so I could get some AC. But I don't mind it at all. But when they're not here, it gives me the opportunity to crochet under the AC. Let's see. I wear glasses for 40 years, but I had cataract surgery and now I don't have to. That's awesome. I heard that from other people. That is amazing. That is amazing. I don't know what is worse, to wear glasses all your life or go through cataracts in your eyes so you can have the surgery and you don't have to wear glasses. All right, so let me change the color. Yep, this is where I'm going to change the color right here. So anyways, I went on this new airline. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this airline. I want to share so those who like to travel. The airline is called I live in Connecticut, so I'm going to tell you what I know. So from Orlando to Connecticut, which was to New Haven, Connecticut. And I didn't even know we had an airport in New Haven. That's awesome for me because either I have to go to New York or I have to go the other way towards Hartford to Bradley's airport to fly in a plane. So now I could depart or I can land in this one that is 20 minutes away, no tolls to pay. I mean, it was awesome. The weird thing about the airport, because it's so small, when you get off a plane, you go through a tunnel and it's attached to the building. So if you go through the tunnel, you go right into the building. But this one's not like that. This one, you get off right where the plane stopped, whatever, where it parked. They take out the steps and you just walk out, but you walk into the building. Yeah, so that was first time I ever did something like that. I only see that stuff in the movies. Let's see here. So the airline is very inexpensive. Okay. Right now, if I want to go to Florida, back to Florida for New Haven, it is $24. I kid you not. It was $24. So a lady I spoke to in the plane is from Connecticut. And actually, she looked familiar to me. Anyway, she showed it to me on her phone, the app. And the whole week, it was $24 to go to Florida from here. Now, I'm not sure. You would have to look it up in their website. Where else do they travel to? But I'm going to give you the airline name, and you might have heard of it before. But I think it's let me see. I'm trying to get it. So I gave them my. Oh, she didn't send it through here. Where is my? Yep, right here. Okay, I think it's a Visa, something like that, but I'm going to get it for you. It is very inexpensive to travel, guys. And my friend told me about this when she heard I was coming back on an airplane from Florida. She said she travels this way all the time from Florida to Connecticut. And this is the first time she ever told me about the airline. I was very happy with the airline. Very friendly people. Very roomy. I had enough space for my feet. Everything. It was really nice. I'm not such a small girl. And I got the window and somebody was in the middle and somebody was next to him. So there was three of us on one side. And I did not feel like I was bumping elbow to elbow with him at all. I was very comfortable. Not like Spirit. You ever flown in Spirit airplane? Oh my God. Never again. I flew once to go to Florida to see my mom, and it was awful. I did not like that airline. It was like it was very small. It's a very small aircraft for me inside. The way they designed the plane, the inside. So let me get it. Where is it? Avelo Airlines, AVE. Let me just write it here. This is the airlines. Google it. Look it up. If you're planning to travel somewhere this summer, before the summer's over, or anytime this year, you could make reservations as well. But it was just the spirit of the moment, and the tickets were still cheap. Let's see. I can't. Okay. That's the name of it. So far, it's not flying to Puerto Rico. That's the first thing I that's the first thing I asked, because I want to take my youngest to Puerto Rico to meet her grandfather. And it doesn't go to Puerto Rico. I guess they don't have a, I don't know how it works for airlines, if they need a contract with the other the airports and stuff like that, but it doesn't go to Puerto Rico. But anyways, very, very cheap. And I enjoy my flight very much. I brought my own snacks out because, you know, with airlines these days, they don't feed you. So I bought my own snacks. It was only 2 hours and 15 minutes to get here. It took me only 2 hours and 15 minutes to get here to to New Haven, Connecticut. Yeah. So if you're ever traveling somewhere, check them out. I think you will be happy with them. I want to see how much they cost for about Christmas, for the holidays, and see if they're going to have them for a lower price still, because usually when you travel for the holidays, it is very expensive. So I'm going to go in here. Very expensive. I keep forgetting to, because you know what? I'm not a good crocheter, and being online and being on live, doing both things in the same time. I'm not really good with that. So I forget to crochet my ends on with the rolls. So I'm just going to leave them there to cut them. All right. So right here. All right, let's get going. So you guys have plans? Have you done anything fun for the summer? I've been to the beach. I wanted to go to a beach in Bridgeport, Connecticut here. I have not been to that. It's actually the ocean over there. I've not been there in many, many years. And from looking at somebody's picture, I'm going to be savage true, but it looked like they removed the lighthouse, and I'm going to be upset about that. Although they should have reconstruct that lighthouse. They should have made it new. When the water's low tide, is all these rocks you walk on. I don't know. They must be 4 feet tall, but they go maybe about a mile out to the ocean, but in low tide. So when you walk that way, you end up in a lighthouse, and that's what I used to like about going out there. But I want to go check it out and see if it's true. I hope not. So one interesting thing happened, right? When I first landed in Connecticut, I went outside. Look, I was outside waiting for my ride. All of a sudden, feds and the police car just came right to the airport at the side of departure. Where I was where we land, and right next to it is where you're going to depart. And all of a sudden, these cops came, the feds, they were there. They went in, and when they came out with this girl, this lady. She's not a girl. And she didn't have handcuffs at first, which I found it kind of odd, but she was in the middle, and then one officer was in the right and left, the other one's in the back of her, because she was female and they were male. So when they were walking to the police car, the female officer was there and handcuffed her. I was like, oh man, I just put my foot. I just landed to Connecticut, and I'm just seeing this right now. I was like, wow, I think she was trying to escape or something. I don't know, because she was trying to get on an airplane. So I don't know what was up with that. But yeah, that was interesting. Now, when I went to Florida, they fed me. Oh my gosh, the Puerto Rican food out there was awesome. But also we ate Chinese food and other foods. But people like to eat out there. I was like, no, thank you. I don't want to eat anymore. They love to eat a lot of sweets and stuff. And they try to have you eat it too. And even after dinner. Anyway, I got to say, I had a good time. But I had some good Puerto Rican food out there, because Orlando, if you don't know, there's a large population of Orlando is different kind of ethnic of Spanish people, like Puerto Ricans, Cubans, etc. And there were some delicious food out there. Where is it? Yeah. And also the clothes. Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you guys about Walmart. Oh my gosh. I never seen a Walmart like the one in Orlando, Florida. That Walmart was humongous. It was humongous. I'm talking about maybe 3 buildings put together. And you get lost in the store. You get so lost in the store. I mean, I was so amazed by it. I couldn't do a video because I went to 3 different ones and they were all big. But the last one I went to was by my brother's house. Oh my gosh, it was humongous. That was a super, super, super Walmart. And they play loud music. They were playing loud music, so I couldn't do anything about that. But I saw so many things they sell there that they don't sell over here where we live, where I live anyways. Yeah, it was it's somewhere I want to go again when I go down south. I went to a few stores and they were shopping for clothes and things like that. Anyways, I found the store anyway they went to was a discount store. And they had dresses and things like that for cheap, less than $10. Nice summer stuff. I didn't buy anything because I'm like, summer will be over for me soon. But she bought me a dress, and the dress only cost like $8, so it was reasonable prices out there. Yeah, another thing that I enjoy very much, and I could say this because, I'm not married. For all you married ladies out there, I'm sorry. But man, the men, they were so gorgeous. The men were like, okay, and it was very nice. Saw a lot of, well, in Orlando, like I said, a lot of Spanish men. And that's kind of my thing. So, yeah. It's very interesting. So far, this is how it looks. So far, these are the 2 colors. It's going to start turning right there. So it's going to get bigger as you go. So you're really increasing every other stitch. If I wasn't talking, I would be like halfway done with this already. But yeah, it was nice. But it was nice to come home. It was nice to come home. When I first got home, I was like, right, guys? You agree with me? Like, it don't matter where you go in the world. There's no place like home. What's your home? So yeah, I had to breathe. I was like, I'm home. I was happy. And they were sad that I left and everything. But I do need to go back to see my friend. I do want to ask you guys. Her name is Norma. If you could keep Norma in your prayers, I would do appreciate it. Her mother didn't get really good news. And I am going to keep her in my prayers because she's like a sister to me. I know her for about 30 years. Our kids were not even 5-year-old when we met, and my daughter's 32 years old. And she'll be 33 this year. And I'm glad that I went over there to spend time with her, and I really want to go back. She was so happy. Yeah. So sometimes you're going through things in life, right? We all go through some things in life. Good days, we got our bad days, and we got our trials and tribulations, and we like to complain a lot. I could speak for myself. I like to complain a lot. Like, I used to, not anymore, but when I used to complain, and now looking at my friend, I was like, wow, how ungrateful I am. Her whole life was changed completely in an instant, one night. And she never was the same. And she never got to raise her children, which one just graduated high school. And the other one just made her a grandmother. He's 26 or something. Her youngest was 18. Her youngest is 18, but when she had this accident, my daughter and her daughter, we had them in the same year. They're like about just a few months apart, non-planned. But she was just 2 years old. She kind of, when this happened to her, her life changed. What I want to say is your life could change like this. So to appreciate how, no matter how big or small, what you have, or the family size you have, or even if you don't have family and you just have yourself, to appreciate the life you do have, because there's always someone that is going through it worse than you are. So let me catch up with the chat room. I've been going. Okay, Kelly says I have been going through a lot this year. Now mom has cancer again. Oh, sorry to hear that. So I try to pop in when I can. I'll be back doing lives, just not sure when. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. We're definitely going to keep your mom in our prayers. For Kelly from Crochet Me Pink. Um, you know, Cancer is a very hard thing for somebody to go through. And definitely, and I don't just say that, guys. I do keep you guys in my prayers, you know. So know that I will keep your mother in my prayers for everything could turn out fine for her, speedy recovery and all that. And hopefully that they could remove all the cancer and it's not. I pray it's not so serious. Right now we know someone in our family that is also suffering from cancer and has been given no hope. And I can't disclose the name or anything, but God knows who he is. So if you want to keep him in prayers, that'd be awesome. Said it could take 5 weeks to get them back. What? 5 weeks? Holy moly. Oh gosh, 5 weeks. That's not good. They tell you that, but you might get them a little sooner. They just give you a kind of like a date, but just to so they don't look bad if it comes later, but you might get them sooner. Yep, praying for her mom, guys. Thank you, guys. All hugs for Kelly. Yes, amen. You're welcome. That's what we're here for, be here for each other and the good and the bad. And yeah. It's not easy. So we're here for you in the good and the bad, and we're going to be praying for your mom, definitely. Because I know that's got to be tough. So, yep. So, yeah, I enjoy Florida, and I want to go back. And Elaine, are you going to do a tutorial for those? Yes. I'm going to do not live though, but a video. Videos are better for tutorials, I feel, because then I get distracted and then it'll be a very long video. So this doesn't have to be a long video. All right. Someone's at the door, guys. I'll be right back.
You can make it. I can just throw it in the oven.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry, my daughter just came in. All right, so I turned the camera around so there's not good lighting this way because it is so hot. I closed the mini blind, so sunny. It's just gonna make things worse for the video. And all right, let's catch up with the chat room. Okay, Crystal. Yeah, I probably do it tomorrow. Hopefully, all goes well. Look for it tomorrow, guys. The tutorial video.
You know, you're eating the donut, Maya?
Yes, she is.
Talking to Maya.
Hey, Daphne, how are you? How you doing today? Good to see you. Welcome in. Sorry for the lighting and the noise. But, you know, people do live here. Okay, wait 24 $24 to fly. Yes, but check in the area where you live. That's from Orlando to Connecticut where I live, which is still traveling up north, you know, across up. So that's a really good deal. So I'm pretty sure it would be a good deal for others, you know, traveling from other states. Check it out. It's a new airline from what I heard. So don't quote me on that. That's what my friend told me. No, it's called, I put it in the, did I already type it in? Yes, it's Avelo Airlines, Avelo Airlines. I'm a little behind, guys. I used to like JetBlue, but JetBlue got pricey. I had cataract surgery on both of my eyes. I need the glasses just for driving and maybe reading. That's all. That's awesome. That's awesome. I used to work for a doctor who did cataract surgery and all that. Ophthalmologist. She also did the LASIK surgery, and I used to always be with her because, well, I was her technician assistant. But when she did surgery on people that spoke only Spanish, didn't speak English, I had to be in the surgery room with her, just because you can't move for that surgery. Thank you, Crystal. Yes, it can. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I'm so sorry. When I joined YouTube, let's see what it says here. Yep, it did. And that kind of opened my eyes, more now because I haven't seen her in about a couple years. So when I went to see her, she didn't know, but as she was like looking somewhere else and I was sitting with her, I actually was praying in my head for her. I was like, Lord, look at my friend. It just broke my heart. But, she is happy. She does remember what happened to her. The Lord has given her, her memory, some of her memory back. Because when I say that is because of the accident took away her memory. She didn't know who anybody was at all. Not even me, nobody. And I've been her friend for a long time. So praise the Lord that with the prayers of people and everything, she has gotten, she's remembered us and her kids. And now she has a granddaughter. I'm a grandma. What breaks my heart is that now she's a grandma for the first time. And she won't be able to enjoy that baby like maybe you and I can, and that's what breaks my heart, because we live for our children and we live for our grandkids. You know how we are when we get grandkids, most of us, how we are when we get our grandbabies, So I love my grandson to death. But I like to think that me and my grandson were close. So I felt for her because her middle child became a father. But the good thing was that he used to live in Florida and he got to spend some time with her. But now he moved up north. And now all her kids are up here. They're from up here. Two of them are from Connecticut and one is from Pennsylvania. So lives in Pennsylvania now. When I joined U2 in 2019, then found out she had cancer. Oh, sorry to hear that. My mother died in 2019 of cancer. So that's why I'm going to keep your mother in prayers because I lived it, and I know that I know it's not an easy thing to go through. Not easy to even watch them go through it. So I will keep her in my prayers. The community helped us through it. Awesome. Found the same cancer recently. She has her second treatment Wednesday. This is her third time with cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow, 3 times. I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, guys, I don't know what it is because, sometimes I think about even children are getting cancer, even coming out of the womb, a few months old. I mean, how is that possible? And sometimes I think it is the food we eat. It could be the food we eat. That's why it's always good to grow your own food if you can, but the food that is grown for us has a lot of junk in it. And could be the air, could be the water. Nobody knows. Now in Connecticut, we're told that our water is not safe to drink. Now we have to be buying water. I have a pitcher with a filter. But yeah, us and some other states in the United States. And it's not just Connecticut. They said they've been doing this study since 2018 or 17, and they found chemicals and things in our faucet water, and that could cause and lead to cancer, if you guys don't know that. So check the state where you live. I just saw this on the news right before I left. So now that got me praying for my water and drinking. I don't even know if the bottled water from the stores is any better. How is she doing? Yes, let us know how she's doing. So far, she's having a hard time. It's a different type of chemo. Oh no. Yeah. Life noise happens. No worries. Thank you. If not, I will never hardly be able to make a live. My grandson's not here today. Let's see. That's why it's not so noisy. I got new glasses recently after 15 years. Wow, after 15 years. Had the same pair of glasses for 15 years. I got the unlined bifocals. Took about a week to adjust. The line ones would have drove me crazy. Yes. When I was 40, I don't care. I say my age here because I really don't care. But when I was, I think I noticed my vision was changing in my early 40s. And then I started bifocals at 45. And at first, I couldn't afford the ones without the line. So I said, let me just try out the ones with the line. And I hated them. I couldn't balance them. I couldn't balance distant or reading distant. I took them back. When you do bifocals, they told me here where I live, they said that you could return them if you're not happy with them. So I returned them. Of course, I took them back because I got the more expensive ones. Took them back and said I couldn't get used to them. And then I got the ones without the line, which took me some time to get used to too, but they were better. Yeah, they were better. I found black specks in my water filter, Chicago water. Wow. Yeah. Look it up in Google about the water. They show the states that are affected by it, and they're still doing studies. And they're gonna do the studies, according to them, to the end of this year. And I guess because they're still doing the studies, they're still investigating. They didn't even tell us in the news. They didn't even say don't drink the water. They say just make the right choice for you. Oh my gosh. I was like, no, we're making sure we put in a pitcher, and then we're, get some water, bottles of water. Yeah, that's what they said. And I was surprised. I was like, what? Are you serious? Anyways, check your state. It is ridiculous. First is that smoke, that fire from Canada, right? That fire from Canada where it affected our air quality. And then they said it could have been really bad for us. But if it was bad for us, once those particles came down, that's why it was bad for us. You can't see the particles coming down. So you're like, it's going in your eyes and your nose, whatever. People get allergies, whatever. But also, if you have a garden, they were saying it was going to affect your garden. So I don't know. So yeah, that's what they said. And I was like, what is going on? First is the food. Now is the water. We're living in the 21st century. It's crazy. Michigan's water is very bad. Wouldn't want to live there. Really? In Florida, you're not supposed to drink the water too. When I moved to Florida, or when I visit Florida for the first time, that's the first thing my family said. Don't drink the faucet water, because up north we're we could do that with no problem, but not in Florida. Hi Susan, how are you? Hi sweet Susan. Saying hi to everyone. I have got about 4 big Temu packages coming any minute now. I wish you did videos. I could see what you got. I'm very excited. Oh, that is awesome. My youngest wants to do an order, and it's letting me pick a few things. I don't know, but I seen people buy yarn from there, and I don't know. I know, Susan, you're happy with the yarn. I know you mentioned that before. You're very happy with the yarn that you bought, because there's different kinds of yarns. Well, maybe you could send some pictures my way and I could see them. Our mail carrier seems to be coming late and later every day. I know, that's what everybody's saying. That is so addicting. That's why I haven't been on there. I can't afford it. I have not been. My daughter already ordered something. My oldest, she ordered a few things, and then my youngest wants to place an order. She said she saw a few things she wants to get. I'm like, man, I can't, because I had a few giveaways that I already sent out the package to everybody except one package I have to send out. That all costs money, and now the mail carrier lost one of my package to Dorita. I sent Dorita a little Happy Meal. Well, she won one of my giveaways. It's not really Happy Meal. She won one of my giveaways. And June 22nd, I sent it. She has not received it. Now I'm upset about that, because that was a whole set of stitch markers I sent her and some other stuff. And they can't track it because it was not in a package. It was in an envelope. Waterproof envelope I had, but because she didn't have it was enough for what I was sending her. So when you send in an envelope, they said they don't give you a tracking number, which sucks. So everything was sent out on the same day, and everybody else got their stuff and she didn't. So I'm waiting a few more days. Now that I came back, I have to go to the post office, See what else they could do. I have a P.O. box, so I've been checking my P.O. box to see if it was returned, because it has a return address to it. So if it's lost in the mail, they should have sent it back to me. But they haven't. So I have, the last time I checked right before I left, so I have to go check and see if they have it in there, if they send it to me. But if not, I'm gonna have to send her another envelope. And it just hurts me to send out a beautiful sets of stitch markers. There were like 10 of them in a pin, and it ends up lost. When I'm waiting for a package, I stalk the front window. Yeah. It'd be nice if you had the tracking number, right? Like when I'd be the same way. I'd be like looking out for so the mailman's been putting the mail in a wrong mailbox. So I have to pay attention, but most of the time I give them my P.O. box number. When I'm waiting for then crochet shoes I made with Timu yarn. Oh, I got to see those. Did you make them for you? She says she does too. Oh gosh. I think it's smart to send stitch markers in an envelope because you can put stamps, right? I love your stamps. Yeah, that's another thing. I pay for it, for them to deliver it. It's cheaper than a package because it's in an envelope, but still, and I feel bad that she's been waiting for it and hasn't received it. So I'm going to just have to send her another set. That's all. And if she gets it, she gets 2 sets. Lucky her. But I will feel bad if I don't send her anything, even though it's not my fault. But that's how I am. Yeah. So, I'm going to be we had a little girl that was stealing mail. Oh. Wow. That's not good. A little girl. Wow, a little girl. Let's see here. Out of people's mailboxes. She was putting tree limbs in rocks in them. In what? In the packages? She took everything out the packages and put rocks in the packages, or directly in your mailbox. Yes, I lost my mother of cancer 2012. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, cancer is I pray for people with cancer every day. Even children, I get so upset. Because there are so many different kinds of cancer, and they are very painful. A very painful disease, but also it just kills you slowly. That's the part that I feel bad for people that have cancer. I want them to be healed, but also if they tell your family members that there's nothing they could do for them, that they got 6 months to live, it kills them slowly, takes their life away slowly, attacks their organs. And you just got to pray for them. It's not something that it's not an easy thing. Nothing, no diseases are easy, but cancer is just terrible. So I waited and talked to the mom, and she was so grateful I didn't call the cops. Oh, I bet she was. So little girl, hopefully she learned her lesson. And where do you think she gets this idea? Huh? Where do you think she gets this idea from? Social media, because they have all those videos out there where people stealing people's packages, especially what do you call that camera? the Bell camera. I forgot the name of it, if I'm saying it right. No, in the mailbox. Walk down. Sorry, Susan. Oh yeah. One of my best friends is 3 years old. 3-year-old daughter is in remission right now. It's just terrible. Yeah, I be watching those commercials for St. Jude's Hospital, and lately they'll put a story there of a child who, their story and how they were in remission. But then you keep watching the story, and then like a couple years later, they got the cancer again and did not make it. You know, and I be praying for those parents as well, because I cannot imagine how it feels to lose a child, and then to, so young. Try to eat less processed food, guys, and eat more natural foods. Food that is grown by the plant, food that you cook yourself, not prepackaged food and anything like that. Read those labels. They have a lot of junk in it. And some of it is stuff that we don't even understand. They say food, they say added flavors, but they don't say the name of the flavor, or what's the name of the product they use for added flavors. Which added flavor? What are you using? So the best thing that you could do is cook. Her young brother was babysitting her, but he also was young. He was 12, maybe, if she's only 4 or 5. Yeah. She was only 4 or 5 years old, the girl. I have always had them in with me. Social media people, that's where they get it from. They see everybody else doing it. Oh, I could get free stuff too? I don't have to pay for it. Oh my gosh, I just have to go to my neighbor's mailbox. I laugh, but it's not funny. It is terrible. Oh my gosh. Yep. But I'm back, and I am going to be doing a few tutorials for my channel. This was today, Monday. I might do, well, I'll do one for sure this week. And some other things that I have in mind. My daughter's buying me a knitting machine, so I can't wait to get that. I'm excited. Yeah. How long I've been on? Almost an hour and a half. Goodness. I said 30 minutes to myself. It's been a while. It's been an hour and a half. Yes, so we had a good time Saturday. We went to a restaurant in another town near us here we'd never been to, and let me tell you, the food was delicious. We took my daughter there for her birthday. I cooked her a nice big breakfast for the whole family here for her birthday. And then my daughter took her to zip lining in Connecticut. I think that one's in New Haven. But you have a choice for indoors or outdoors. They did indoors. And let me tell you something. My daughter brought videos and pictures, and you will not catch me up there. And my youngest was so brave. She kept going higher and higher and higher and higher. There's different levels. And I was like, oh my gosh, I would never go up there. But anyways, I was happy for her. They had a good time. My grandson and her was doing zip lining. And then we took her to dinner to this restaurant, and we ate outside in the patio. We tried to go near where it was going to be sunset. They had the lights on and everything. I'm not one to be eating outdoors unless it's a picnic and a cookout, but because I don't want to be fighting for my food with the bugs. Okay. But she had a good time. She had lamb chops for the first time. She asked me if that was the most expensive dish, let me tell you, in the menu. I was like, sure, you can have it. And I end up, because she got the expensive, I end up trying to get the cheapest, which was the steak sandwich with French fries. I let her have that. And my niece was with us. We had a good time. It was nice to see her all dressed up. She usually doesn't wear dresses and things like that. She's not really a dress girl, but she does love it. She just doesn't wear them. I don't know why. But anyways, long story short, she wore a beautiful dress. It was nice to see her wear her hair nice done, and all. She really looked like she was growing up. I was like, oh my goodness. I know I'm probably being a baby about it, but she is my last baby. I can't help it. So we had a good time, and then they got her a lava cake out with this thing stuck on a strawberry, and it was like fireworks going up, but it wasn't really fireworks. It was like a little bit like this kind of sparkly flames, whatever you call those. And the whole place sang happy birthday to her. She was like, she doesn't like to have attention. She doesn't like the attention on her. And so yeah, it was really nice. The cake was delicious. Of course, she gave mommy a bite. I didn't ask for it. No, she offered it to me because she's that generous. I said, I'll take a little bite because it's yours, but it was a lava chocolate cake. It was really good. She was just plain. Okay. Timmy has them. Knitting machines. Oh, I have to check that out. I wonder if it's cheaper. Yes, I've been wanting a knitting machine for a very long time. And I bought 3 already. She has 3 and I don't even have 1. But I will be having one soon. It was supposed to be for Christmas, and then now she bought it, getting it for my birthday, but teenagers forget. So it was a belated birthday gift, to be honest. Susan's addicted, yeah. But I'm trying to cut back, Crystal. She's trying to cut back on yarn. I haven't shopped yarn in a while. The last one was the bigger one for 2023 was not even that big, but I consider it bigger than what I did at the Dollar Tree. So the Dollar Tree was my last shopping trip, but that's a few months ago. And then in January, I did an order from Walmart. Mainstay yarns. I think I bought, I don't know how many, but I bought quite a few. Try harder. all love. Yeah, try harder. She ordered lamp. I ordered water. Laugh out loud. Yeah, the lamp it's if you never ate lamp before, it is, how can I describe lamp? It is like eating beef, maybe. Very tender. Very tender, but it was good. It had this, we don't know what kind of sauce it was. It had kind of yellow, creamy sauce. Oh my gosh, it was to die for. Came with broccolis and some very, very good potatoes. But yeah, seeing her with a happy face all day yesterday was the icing and the cake. It was nice. We had a good time. Yeah. But when we got home, we were like, oh, thank God it's over. It was nighttime. It was dark already. Everybody was tired. Everybody was fed. Everybody was, yeah. So I really didn't recover from traveling to Florida. And then when I was in Florida, I hardly slept well. And then coming back in an airplane. And then literally the next day, getting ready for her birthday. And then Saturday, spending the whole day doing all that stuff. So Sunday, I was like doing nothing. I was just in my PJs, watching movies all day, watching some videos of you guys. I was tired. Lamp is really good. Happy 18th to her. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yep. But so guys, thank you for being here. I didn't crochet much. I just talk too. I can't crochet and talk too much. But anyways, I'll show you guys. I'll do the tutorial tomorrow. And the different ways that you could use it other than just a toy. And it's hot. So I'll be doing that. Then I'm gonna have like craft week, which is not this week. I had to plan it. So I'm gonna do some craft week and some other things that are coming up. Trying to finish my dowels. And I'm gonna have a series also with that crochet pattern book my daughter bought me for Christmas from Honey Pie Picnic book. patterns. There's like 40 patterns in there. So that's going to be interesting. Those shoes are on my profile and Facebook. Okay. Oh, no, I seen them. I seen them. Those are really nice. I seen them. Wow. I seen them. That's awesome. Well, have a lot of fun shopping. Well, you already shopped, so have a lot of fun receiving your package and taking out all those goodies and looking at them. Guys, when I was in Florida, I went to Walmart and I did a Walmart video, but I was surprised to find yarn there from Hobby Lobby. And just to let you know that Walmart don't know, the workers don't know that they cannot accept a return from a yarn that they don't sell. But I was lucky that I found it, and they even put a Walmart sticker price on it. And so it was a Hobby Lobby yarn, and I got it for like less than $3, and it was $2.66. That goes to show that you could return anything at Walmart. I'm pretty sure they didn't have a receipt, because if they did, they would have seen that it was Hobby Lobby's. So it's the Yarn Bee Soft and Slick. And they do not sell this yarn at their Walmart neither, because I didn't see it there. Walmart doesn't usually sell at all Hobby Lobby's yarn. But because it was another state, I'm trying to clarify that even though I did look at all the yarn, this was the only one they had this color, that I am going to be making a purse for my friend. I had to take it apart, and I couldn't finish the purse while I was there, because then it would take a lot of my time away from them and her mother. We went out almost every day, so I really didn't have too much time. But anyways, it was nice to be here, guys. Visiting. Thank you for visiting with me and chit-chatting with me. It's been fun. And I had to, because like earlier today, I said I got to get back on the horse, because I was, even though I put a Walmart video and a live from Florida, that live, still after coming back after 4 or 5 days of making that video, I was exhausted and everything. And then I was like not feeling up to doing a video. So I got to get my energy back and get back in the game. So let's see. Also, are you going to do things we're making Thursdays? Oh, yes. Now that you brought that up, Crystal. Yes, she sent me emails, and a lot of people were welcoming me back into the group. So very nice people. I did get her latest one that she's doing for the month of August. So I will be trying that one out. Are you doing that one? You can return anything at Walmart. That's too funny. What? So loud, ice cream, Mike. Oh, you laugh so loud, you cry so loud. I can't read that right there. Hold on. So loud. Yeah, you can return anything at Walmart. Yeah, it depends. You don't have a receipt. It's funny because when you don't have a receipt, they do ask you. I guess they didn't make a big deal about it because it was yarn. But if it was a TV or something and you didn't have a receipt, they would ask you, do you remember the date you bought it, the month, so they could look it up in their system. But I used to work at Walmart, and they called me to the front to get, I worked at the photo lab, but I was a photo lab technician. But when it was slow, I would help Electronic, who was next door. So anyways, I went to the front. They called us to get the TV that was returned. So when we bring it to the back, the box said 55 inches, right? Something like that. But when you took the TV out, someone put in there, I think it was like 32-inch TV. So they never bothered to look in the box. They just scanned the box, gave that money back to the customer, which they made out, because that cost more than a 32-inch TV. And then Walmart got stuck with a 32-inch TV. Oh, it all depends who's working at the desk. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll be doing that one. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I have to check out all the other ones they had before. I didn't start with the bucket hat one. I didn't have that yarn anyways, but if I was going to do it, I was going to do it with cotton yarn because I have so much of it. But yeah, I do want to do the next one. And I would need your help probably. I will let you know, because how do we put that link in our videos? The link that everybody plays a part in an introduction of the video, of their video, is that song. Things we are making Thursday. I don't know if I think she sent it to me. I don't know if to double check. Yeah, I'm excited to make that one too. So that's another thing I have to add for August. Yep. So guys, don't forget, go to my channel. A few videos back, I have a giveaway. If you're interested, enter. If you're not interested, then it would be great if you give me a thumbs up and watch the video. It's a very short video. Jingo. What editing software do you use? So far right now, I have InShot. Is it InShot? I have InShot and yeah, InShot. That's the editing editor I have right now, because I can't afford a really good one right now, even though that one does something. Would that work? Do you know InShot? Have you ever worked with InShot? Yeah. So I don't know if I can link it to InShot. I'm going to see. So I'm not going to take too much of your time, guys. But thank you for stopping by. It's been nice chit-chatting. And Crystal, we will talk back and forth through email. If I need help, I will ask you for help. And let me know if you know if I could do it InShot. But I will know once I make the video. It should work. Okay, thank you. So thank you guys for stopping by. And don't forget to hit this video thumbs up. Thank you for everyone who's watching also behind the bushes. And I love all you guys. Thank you for being here. This has been fun. But I'll see you in my next video. Take care. And I've never used InShot, but I have CapCut. It's free also. Oh, okay. I'll see if I check it out. Okay, got you. Thank you. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. Take care. God bless. And always remember to be a blessing to someone. Bye for now.